In this video, I will teach you how to set up a program that will calculate the value of any positive integer exponent. This program can be used in the math classroom to enhance understanding of calculating exponents, as well as creating a 21st century relevant lesson as you will use code in the math classroom. My name is Ashley Tavis, and I am one of the creators of csandmath.org, a site created to teach educators how to implement coding into their math classroom. I have spoken on this topic at many math conferences throughout the U.S., have helped many other teachers implement these lessons into their own classroom, and have seen the amazing effect that this has had on learning for my own students. Let's get started. So our very first step here as we jump into this program is creating a few variables. So the first variable we should create here is the base. We'll have a final product, a power, and a running product. Now I'm going to check off my running product, but my final product, here's how I'm going to set this up. I'm going to have my base, and if I double click this value, it kind of disappears here. My power and my final product will be over here. And I'll just create something just for the sake of a visual effect. I'll create an equal sign that I will put between this. So you'll see here we have our base to the exponent is going to equal this answer here. Now as we jump into our code, the first thing we want to do as we start a program is clear values in our program. So let's set every variable we have to 0. So we have running product, base, final product, and power here. So we'll set this all to 0. So the first question we want to ask our user is, what is your base? And whatever they type in is going to be stored into this answer block right here. So we want to set their answer to base, to the answer that they type in. The next question we want to ask is, to what power? And again, whatever they type in, we want to store here into our power piece of our code. Perfect, let's see what happens now. What is your base? We'll say 4, and to what power? To the power of 3. So this sets up our program here to get started. Now, a typical misunderstanding, I'm going to flip files here, is we will see that students think, as we're calculating this, that we need to take our base times our exponent to figure out the value of our exponent. Now we know if we run this is a common misconception as we're doing exponents. 3 and 2, our value is not 6, it should be 9, 3 squared, 3 times 3. So we need to rethink this strategy as we approach our problem here. Now what I would like us to do here for this code is I would like us to create a function here, and this will be a little bit different. So let's call this our exponent function, and we want to add 2 number inputs here. My first number input being my base, and my second number input being my power. Great, and we'll hit OK here. We'll see this big definition block comes up here. So we want to run this function using the values base and power here. Now if I were to run this, nothing were to happen. This just calls my function over here. So here's where the math is going to come in. In order to calculate our exponent here, we are going to use this variable called our running product. And we're going to set this value to our base. And you'll notice how I can grab this value right here. So our running product will start at our base. Now, we want to set our running product to multiply, so we'll come in here to operators, multiply, the running product is currently our base, and we want to multiply this by the base. So for example, if we have 2 as our base and our exponent is 4, we're going to set our value to 4 and we're going to multiply 4 times 4. Now, this is the first step, but we need to figure out how many times do we need to run this. So we'll notice if I come in here and let's just add a comment. If I say 4 to the power of 3, I am going to do 4 times 4 times 4, so 3 times. But we'll notice how our code is currently set up. We're doing 4 times 4 already once here. So we only need to multiply it one more time, which means we want to repeat this value to be not 3 times are we going to run this, but we're actually going to run this twice. So one less time than our power value here. Great. And then as we calculate this, we're going to set our final product, our final answer, to the running product. And we can set our running product back to 0. So notice now as I run this program, and let's do our example below, 4 to the power of 3. And we know here 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 one more time is 64. So we'll see this loop here is the key to the math in this problem. Now I've taught you the steps to create the program that will calculate any positive integer exponents in Scratch. But to get the full student and teacher guide to this lesson, you can either visit us at csandmath.org or click below in the comments to download the full teacher and student guide to this lesson. Also, if you enjoyed this video, I would love to know so that I can start to make more content like this and help you implement coding into your math classroom with ease. Give me a like below if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe for new videos every single week on how to implement code into your math classroom with ease to help students become college and career ready, while at the same time deepening their understanding of key math concepts.